First of all, Marty is with me, and we have decided to go camping. But anyhow, so we started out going to the Santee Coastal Reserve, which is 8 spots. They're all free, beautiful place to camp. And we got there and they're all full. So we left there, went to Buck Hall in Owendell, and they were very strict on the rules with tents. And the site that was available was too far for the trailer and the power. So we decided to book a site on Hip Camp called Edisto Camp and Canoe. And we are actually camping now on the bank of the Edisto River up here in Ridgeville, South Carolina. So it's dark, we're getting ready to cook dinner, but we've made it out here, and now we're going to eat and finish setting up the tent, and we'll probably call it a night. But tomorrow we have options, so I'm going to bring them to you, okay? Good Saturday morning. Marty and I had just woke up to a foggy Saturday morning, and now we're getting our first look at this campsite. It is foggy. Look at this. But this is normal because it's supposed to be in the mid 80s today, and it's February 8th. I mean, 2 weeks ago we had snow on the ground. But this campsite out here at this place is absolutely beautiful. So I'm starting to get my first look at everything. So if you look through the woods over here, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a pond bank. And it's an old pond, but there must be a pond on the other side over in there. There's a slough right here, so it's wet, that feeds off the river right here. It comes in and kind of wraps behind us on the campground. This whole place is nothing but hardwoods, oaks, and cypress. So all night I kept waking up because there were fish breaking the water here, big fish too. I mean, you can almost feel the thud of them slapping the water. I thought maybe it might have been a beaver or something slapping its tail. That's how loud it was. But right here in the water, and the tent is right there. So this place here is going to be a winner. There's a fish right there. This place is going to be a winner when it comes to camping. It's $40 a night, and this is on the Edisto River. But so there's several picnic tables out here. There's one right here behind me. There's one beyond it. There's kayak mooring and boat mooring things. There's picnic tables right on down the thing here, which this water goes through the woods here and kind of comes into a little slough. The road goes out right here. So there's little campsites throughout the woods here. But the guy's done well, but he's got a lot of work to do. We slept good, other than I had the heater running actually. And he's got a porta-john out here for this one campsite and a trash can. But all this has just been cut new. And there's a piece of heavy equipment, an excavator somewhere in here. There's a picnic table way down through that cut there. Anyhow, absolutely amazing. So with that being said, I think the biggest thing is you have got to watch the weather and not catch this Edisto River when it's flooding. Like my buddy Mike got trapped and had to bail in the middle of the night because of this river here. Wow, there's a big fish just flopped over there. I don't know if you heard it. Listen to all that, Amal. You see that fish? You hear it? Yeah. Anyhow, so yeah, just keep an eye on everything. So slept good, heat still going, and I am going to get coffee going, okay? Big fish cracking the water right here. There's a big open field and a lake actually somewhere. He said we could stay at the lake, we could stay here, we can move around, place is ours, do what we want to do. So he'll be down here sometime this morning, this gentleman Lucas, and we'll kind of figure it out. That's why I put up the small tent last night in case we wanted to pack up and move, and we could put up the big tent tonight. Italian sausage, a little thick cut bacon, and some scrambled eggs cooked on the flat top. Foggy, but it has lifted. The sun comes up right straight in front of us on our campsite, but it's covered in cloud and fog right now. Anyhow, I met the owners, Lucas and his son. They got a good setup here. They're going to turn this into something amazing with glamping tents, rolling cabins. So the cabins will be on wheels so they can move them around, because they have a big lake, they have this river and property. He's got a partner that's got 50 acres on one side, and he's got 20 more acres on the other side, and it's all on the river. So we're going to take a walk today, and I'm going to bring all this to you. He said just help yourself, enjoy, and walk. So Marty and I have got the fire going. We're having breakfast right now, and we're sitting here watching the ducks. I am watching ducks fly up and down the Edisto River right here, and the fish steady breaking the water. And matter of fact, right down here, which I'll probably go down there and capture it on video, is a catfish line, and it's got a catfish on it. I don't know whose they are, but we're gonna go check it out. Okay, so Marty has found some catfish lines, and we think one of them's got a catfish on it. Anyhow, she is dying to go fishing, and I've got the fishing gear in the trailer. So we had some breakfast sausage that we cooked up because we don't really have any bait. But next time we come out here, we got to remember to bring some chicken livers or hearts or whatever so we can catch catfish. But yeah, we're gonna fish right here from the bank and see if we can catch us up a catfish and cook us a catfish tonight. Okay, so Molly put out a line with a piece of sausage on it, and she's already got a fish. She's so excited. Oh my Lord. Okay, you got it? Let's see. Where? This, you sure?
Yeah, look, 1 second. Look, look. Look, look.
So Marty thinks there's a fish on this, and I don't know how to get it because it's bolted into the tree. So this is either somebody's way of catching gators or either a catfish line.
Look.
It's definitely swimming against the current. Look at that.
Yeah, I want. You go?
I don't know how to get it, Amor.
Ah, okay.
How?
Oh, look.
Oh, okay. I see. You're going to use the stick. Okay. Maybe.
Little. Yes. Nothing?
Nothing?
Maybe a little piece of picanha.
Ah, we cooked last night.
No, one. Ah, yeah, cook, but one piece. I remember, you know, you to do one.
Oh, yeah. This is good. This is tough.
Fat.
Yeah, Amor. Okay, so it wasn't a fish after all. It's just that there's a big eddy right here, and it was making a line move, and the weight was fighting the current, I guess. So I'm just sitting back now enjoying the rest of my perfectly made coffee this morning. And we're going to stay at this campsite tonight. So with that being said, I'm going to put up the kitchen and the bathroom, the restroom, so we can take showers later on this afternoon. And right now I'm just going to enjoy this quiet, and this fog lifts, and it's going to be a beautiful warm, I don't even know what time it is, but it is warm. So anyhow, I'll bring the rest of the day to you. Just when I cut the camera on, a big fish just broke the water right in front of us. And this is all night. It kept me up. But now that I can see, because remember, we came in here at dark. Now that I can see what's causing all this rustling, it sounded like something was swimming across the river all night. And I figured it was a log. There's a tree down across the river, and the water's rushing through it and just breaking. So that's that slight stream noise you hear. So here, I'm going to turn the camera and zoom in on it. So over here on the curve of the river, right here, there's a tree that's fighting the current. Look at it. So either it's the current doing that, or there's I keep thinking of the TV show where they catch alligators. It's a tree shaker. Okay, so there is a slight threat of rain today. The sun is starting to come out.
Look at first, a second.
Yeah, I see it. Oh, wow.
Now, yes.
I think this is the current, Amo. Understand the current? But we go check.
Because this.
I mean, look at the current does to the tree. Understand? Maybe let's go. You want to go check? Okay, we're gonna set up the kitchen. This will be the first time we've put this thing together. So we're gonna set it up. I'm gonna time lapse it. Breaking out now. The fog is lifting. So Monty and I have managed to put up the kitchen. It has 4 walls, or 3 walls like this with windows, and then this is a wall that has a door on it right here. So now we're going to put up the new shower tank. Shower, the 2-room shower, it's broken, so I got to return it to Walmart. One of the legs has got a slight bend in it and it won't let the legs extend all the way out. But this is what I like about it. So I can mount the hot water heater right here, run the shower hose through here. You shower in this room and then get dressed in this room and then come on out. So you have a nice place. Windows, you got a pass through right here, which is even better. I like that. I didn't know that was here. So shower in here, which has the ventilated floors, so all the water can drain out. Then you can step into this room and get dressed, and then you don't have to show your naked bum to everybody. Anyhow, I'm happy with it. I'll just send it back and get another one. Okay. We decided to take the other table and set it up. It gave us a little bit more room. So we got a place to cook and all of our stuff to cook with. We got our fresh water. I got to hook up the gas bottle to the grill. Like I said, it's got 4 walls with windows like this and then a front door. So you can actually enclose it and heat it. Or if it's bad weather, you can get out of the rain. The tent is waterproof, the trailer is good, so now I don't have to worry about if it starts raining. Everything is protected. However, look at this sky. So we're just fiddle farting around now, setting up the camp. It's the first time I've done this because every time I've gone camping, Mike and Michelle have set up their kitchen, which is a phenomenal kitchen, which if you looked in the past videos, I mean, it's heated. It's got an extra big table, cook surface. Everything is just wonderful how they've got their setup. But for Marty and I, since we're the only ones here, it works out great. I'm looking at that tree wiggling in the current. Look at this beautiful river.
And an exquisite collection of one-of-a-kind luxury pieces. Make your moment unforgettable. The best selection, value, and service are waiting for you. Make this Valentine's unforgettable with fine jewelry.
49 watts going into this thing. The solar power. So we'll see. Just trying to charge our phones up. Charge the TV up. TV is at 50%. And I'm going to check the drone batteries now. Hi, Marty's taking a shower or a bath in the Edisto River, which is the first. I haven't been in the Edisto River since I was a teenager when we used to float the river. So with that being said, cut that off. She's happy. I'm gonna fiddle fart around with the shower here soon, provided the hose reaches from the trailer all the way over to the shower. I might have to move it and put it between the tents or something so the water hose will reach. Anyhow, got some drone footage. I think I put that in there before this clip. and if not, it'll be shortly after this clip because I'm reminding myself now. And it's going on 11:30ish, and it's already 80 something degrees. I know it is. It's hot but beautiful. Okay guys, we're in the heat of the day. It's about noon. So we put the shower tent on the other side of the kitchen. I needed to get the water hose from here to the shower tent, and it's not long enough. So what I did was I broke out my little contraption to hang it wherever I wanted to hang it. So I've got like a 20 or 30 foot water hose coming from the trailer, which I'm going to shut it off. Coming from the trailer. And strapped it to this tree here. So hot water here. I put the extra long shower hose on it. So when you cut this on, hot water comes out of it because it runs off gas and 16 gallons of fresh water. And I could take a hot shower inside the tent. It fires off when you cut it on. It shuts itself off when the water stops. If the water runs out in the trailer, it will stop automatically, shut down. If it runs out of gas, obviously it's going to shut down. So it's all automatic. I'm very pleased with this thing. Right now I've got it set to 42 Celsius or 110 degrees Fahrenheit. So this can go anywhere as long as I got this water hose. So I'm pretty tickled about that actually. Now, with that being said, with the sun being out, but we got a cloud coming over, I set up the solar panels right here in the sun, and I'm charging everything. The Blue Eddy, the drone batteries and the TV and my phone, which is on that log. So we're just hanging out here on this beautiful Saturday. Okay, we're all showered and fresh. We're enjoying the sights and scenes and the sounds of the river, and we're gonna take a walk. So there is some swamps in here, there's a pond over there, there's another pond somewhere. We're just gonna walk and explore, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So I don't know if you can see out there, there's the river. Comes in a little slough right here. This is a little peninsula right here. Camping area. He put a picnic table there. All this is new. So he's just come in here and started taking trees out and trying to make a nice road back in here. And he's going to clear out and make campsites right on out to the road. So there's the main road out there. He's cleared all this land here. This is where we came in, right here. And here's the lake, or big pond. So he's got these glamping tents set up. So he's going to set up tents around this lake. And then he also has, here's one over here too, I'll show it to you. I'm not sure what this is right here. Kind of platform with a pipe. Maybe that's going to be another tent. Maybe they have bathrooms. I see one pipe on this one too. So maybe they have running water, or maybe a toilet. Anyhow, he's got cabins as well, but they're on wheels. So when the water gets high, he can pull them out and store them on high land, and doesn't have to worry about flooding. So this is pretty cool, actually. Yeah, this is where he said we could actually come camp. But for some reason, I was led to believe that the road was pretty muddy, but it's not too bad. Check it out. Fishing, we're gonna find out. So there's another glamping tent right there, up on a platform. Pretty awesome. And he's going to put them all around this lake. Yeah, look, comma. Oh yeah, a little bathroom. Probably a composting toilet. It's gonna have a bed and the creature comforts of home without having to get wet on this big platform. And there's your view. Yeah, there's a little peninsula that pokes out all the way over to there with a swing and a picnic table. But all this is going to be camping, so you can see they've got this cleared out. And there's more part of the river. Our campsite is right over there. I see my truck. If you can see it through the woods. See? So there's our little road that leads off the lake right here. Again, there's our truck and trailer right over there. Of course, there's a bottom right in there. It's got a little, it's water. But here's another little high area. All this is high. This would be some amazing camping here with the big tent. And of course the river's right there.
Oh, right there.
Yeah. So this is a nice little peninsula here. There's a fence, so that must be the property line. But here's the river out here, and here's this slough that came in. There's the little shed in where Marty was pulling up the fish lines. And if you walk the bank along, there's our truck and trailer. So there's our campsite right on the side of this little slough right here. Okay, so talk about, again, there's the river flowing right to us and then making a bend and going around, headed towards Charleston that way. Look at this campsite right here. I want you to look at this. God knows how old this oak tree is. This oak tree might be 1,000 years old. I'm gonna get Marty to stand next to it, but look at this campsite for all of us. Got all this right here. This would be a good campsite up against this fence. Then you have this side over here, and then one in the back. And maybe even a fourth one over here. Look at the size of this tree. Marty, go stand next to the tree. Careful of the hole. Look at the size of this tree. Video never does anything justice. This thing is huge. Yeah, careful, maybe poison ivy. Yeah. Wow. Oh man, that breeze feels so good. Road going around the pond. There's another road that goes in here. Looks like another big oak tree camping spot. Granted, kind of tight getting back in here with the trees. You got some small trees on either side. There's a big swamp back in there. But if you turn right here, which is kind of a tight turn, come back to another beautiful spot. There's a nice swamp right back over there. This must be the property line. So here's a string right here. But look at this campsite. This nice leaning oak tree. Plenty of shade in the summertime. Plenty of places for tents. All the way back the way over there. And even up on that bluff on the other side of this sinkhole. Wow. I wonder if you could camp out here. You imagine?
This is, yes, maybe.
Yeah.
Big picnic table there.
Yeah. Look at this lake over here. So there's two lakes.
Maybe you talking local camp there. Oh my God, imagine.
I know, right?
He's too. He's better. This one maybe. That's nice.
What's this? Something in there in the water. I don't know.
You see?
Something whoosh.
No.
Yeah. Maybe the wind. Well, I bet you they wind up with some big gators in this pond. So I'm gonna ask if we can camp on this peninsula. That would be freaking amazing. Because there's plenty of space out here. Look, you got this little point here. All this going out. to the point and back. There's a hawk right there. Yeah, this thing's plenty wide. Get up and fish. Wow. I could really get into this. Setting up a big tent out here, right here on the water. Getting up and just casting a line. Wow. Absolutely beautiful day. Hi guys, that was our quick little tour with campsites that we videoed for future reference. So when it comes to the group of us, we've got the perfect place picked out. So Mike, if you're watching, I got the perfect place right on the river. Not like our campsite, but it's actually really super nice with a big oak tree. And the gentleman was telling me that it's 30, he's got 30 some acres right here. His partner on the other side of him, which they kind of have an agreement. They've got, he's got 80 acres, I think he said. And then on the other side, he's got 56 acres that he's getting ready to not develop, but go ahead and start doing this camping thing. Because this is his retirement. So anyhow, we're headed back to camp now. I want to camp out on that bluff, that point, and also close to the next campsite across from us on that slough, and camp around the oak tree because there's room for honestly 4 tents, cars, and everything. So Marty and I have managed to spread out right here. What's this? What this? Something was pulling yours.
Oh, this is so big. This arm is so little.
Uh-oh. I'm hung up. So now that I know how bad Marty likes to fish, we got to get her some bait on the next trip, because she's over here digging a hole to China trying to find worms.
Look.
Let's see. Oh wow, you go girl. Yeah, it's good. Tell you what, man, this place is beyond my expectations, so we will definitely be back here. I can't wait to show Mike and Michelle this little piece of paradise we found. So no luck with the fish. However, we are in the first week of February. The water is ice cold, even though it's 87 something, 84, 85, 86 degrees today. Record high. And we're out here in shorts and t-shirts. But the water's cold, so the fish might be deep. However, all that racket going on last night and these fish breaking this water this morning were probably catfish, if not garfish, I don't know. But if I had a rig, we could fish the bottom and probably catch some cats. So we'll definitely try that next time we come out here. Bottom fish for some catfish. Yeah. Alright, I am going to fix this door for one thing. Because the bumper has dug a hole in the ground. I'm scratching up the door, I'm sure. But it's time to get, I'm trying to get ahead of the game here. I want to get some diesel. Philip, go ahead and fill up the diesel heater. Because it's going to be cold tonight. And I want my girl to be warm. Ugh. Oh yeah, Mo. People fishing.
Uh-huh. Last guy boat, guy, you guy desse amor.
What, Mo? Well, it looks like we got some sandbar partiers here, which is not a problem at all. So this thing is actually designed to fit on your roll bar or on the outside of your vehicle. And you can lock it so nobody steals it. My Mona Lisa. Okay, let's go. Las Cabarillas. Tobacco de Honduras. We're gonna give it a shot. Beautiful cigar. Okay, what do we want here? We want the port wine. That, my friends, is how it's done. So evidently, the little sandbar right across the river is a hangout spot, which is cool with me. But the boys that pulled up last time, not these guys, they were telling everybody, you know, quiet the music, be cool, which I appreciate. But at the same time, you know, hey, we're out here to have a good time, let it rip. But they hung out for, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes, and then they booked it. Now this second group is coming here, and they're just hanging out, chit-chatting and drinking beer. So good for them. Good spot, man. Good spot. Here.
But this there from last.
I must say this afternoon has gotten quite busy with the boat traffic, so that's pretty cool. Yeah. So Lucas, the host, just had that truck drop off some firewood for us. I mean, if that isn't customer service, I don't know what that is. Anyhow, so we've got a pile of firewood for tonight, and I'm so appreciative. So Marty and I are going to take a little hike. I got the drone, and we're going to head back out to the pond before the sun starts to go down and get some drone shots. So we're taking a walk to the pond on this beautiful Saturday afternoon, walking through the swamp of the Edisto Camp and Canoe, which is going to be an amazing campground, if not just a small campsite place. But the guy's got some good ideas and some big dreams, so it's going to happen. did a drone flight, and the last video of the drone flight you saw, I didn't even hit record. So I had to go do it again with limited battery. However, now that I've had a couple of tequila roses and butterscotch schnapps, some bourbon and Coke, I don't feel comfortable flying this thing, but we did it. So I concentrated and got it done. At one point, we actually lost the drone. I could see it, but I couldn't figure out which way it was oriented to bring it back. And of course I can hit the return to home button, but I've never done that. So I'd have to learn how to do that, like out in the open space, which I don't think it can get any more open than this. However, I don't want to be landing in the water. So with that being said, we got a couple of 3 minutes of good video, and we're heading back to camp. Alright guys, we are back at camp, and you talk about a beautiful, beautiful day. Look at this river. Look at the sunset across the river on the trees. Man, and there's right over there is where there's a big tree that had fallen in the river, and the water's just rushing across it, and it sounds just like a stream up in the mountains. Absolutely wonderful. And then right over here is a little beach, sandy beach at that, where people are I think there's been 3 groups that have pulled up to it and drank a few beers and then took off. And I don't know if you can see, but the green sign is I don't know if he owns this land as well, but it's the Edisto Canoeing Camp, or Camp and Canoe. Trees across the river. Marty's getting ready to take one more bath in the river, and I might take a shower with the hot water. I just put those ribs on that we got, not ribs, but the pork tenderloin that I cubed up that I got from Sam's. And I also have a bag of pork barbecue, but we forgot the barbecue sauce, so we're just gonna have smoked pork and more pork, and that'll be a wrap. This thing here was a bust. It had a broken leg. I'm going to send it back to Walmart only because it was bent and dented, and I'll just order another one because I really like this thing. And that might be it for the day. So the sun is gone, the river is moving, the fire is definitely hot, and we got some good hot coals. So we'll have a good fire tonight. You saw them drop off more firewood. This thing here is just roasting. We got full logs on there. And there was actually a piece of fat lighter in there. I threw this stump in here. I'm not sure what that is. It's like pine to create some smoke to run these mosquitoes off. So the mosquitoes are horrendous, right? Not horrendous, but you stand still long enough, they're gonna start biting you. and then after a while they'll disappear. But I'm gonna get that pork going. Monty's taking a bath, and I think we're gonna call it quits for the night. We're gonna watch some TV, maybe drink a few more drinks, and then we're going to bed because tomorrow's a busy day. It's pack up time. Well, this is it. We'll say goodbye to this glorious day, which is February 8th. And if you can see it, which I can't. Oh, there it is. Look at the moon. I'm trying to find it in the screen. There's a moon up there somewhere, right next to this tree. Yeah. Anyhow, there's the moon somewhere up here. I just can't see it in this camera. Truck did great. The kitchen did great. The extra tent that I got, the small tent, did great. And Marty did great. So we got a roaring fire going now. We got some pork on the grill. And this is the last of the daylight for the day. And things always look brighter in the camera, but it's dark. So that's going to be a wrap of the Edisto camping canoe. There goes the sun right there. So we'll see you in the morning, okay? Well, good Sunday morning. I don't know what's going on other than it's overcast, big time actually, and windy, a little breezy, but nothing's changed. River's still here, leaves are falling out of the trees, and I'm getting ready to get some coffee going. Oh yeah. So the sun just broke out. So it's just been cloudy, not cloudy. It's been foggy because the temperature, I mean, I'm in shorts and a shirt when I got up this morning. I mean, not cold at all, even though we had the heater running. Yeah, so it's been foggy, but it's just lifted. It's blue sky, sun just came out, so we're gonna dry everything off. But we're decided to go ahead and whip up breakfast. But I wanted to make a mental note here that the 10-pound gas bottle is still full on a cool day, still full, and we've managed to cook all of our dinners on this flat top and take showers with the hot water heater, and the bottle's still full. So the point is, I guess, that that bottle will last a good weekend just running gas, no problem. So we managed to get the fire going again. It's a little smoky because the guy that brought the wood, and all this wood is green because they're clearing all this property for campsites. But for the most part, you get a hot enough fire. Ching ching them all. Little bacon, sausage, and eggs sitting around the fire on the river. Okay, so here's where we are. We piddled around cleaning the kitchen, doing dishes and all, but now we're starting to break stuff down. So we've got everything out of the tent except for the air mattress. We got to fold it up. We're going to move the tent, and then I'm going to try to turn the truck around and back the trailer in here so we can start loading it. And we're just putting everything right over here on the picnic table. So that's going to be the challenge, turning this thing around. So if I back out the same way I came in and get back down this road here, then I can hug this tree, pull in here, back the trailer into there, pull forward, and then back in right here. At least that's what we say we want to do. So we're going to try it. But right now we're going to take the tent down. So we had to rig this new Walmart shower tent because the leg was jammed inside this pole here because it's bent. Somehow it got crushed. So I'm gonna go add to zip tie it. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this thing off of here. Has this ingenious way of folding things and tucking things in like a little envelope.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Envelope.
Envelope, yeah. Okay. Yeah, oh yeah, same as the rug. Okay, so the tent's out of the way. We're gonna roll the rug up. Gotta throw it away. Okay, so these 4 walls that go on this tent, they're all Velcroed in. You ready, Mo? Cool. And that's it. Okay, we have reduced everything to this table and that table over there. But Marty's in there sweeping out the trailer now, and we'll just start putting everything where it goes. Diesel heater remote. We can empty. Oh, look at that! Wow, Mo. Okay, I'll put a little piece of wood there so it doesn't slide out. You understand? Like, huh? Okay, guys, we're all packed up. So, in the trailer one more time. According to this little battery monitor, I have 13.1 volts and the battery's at 95%. According to the inverter, the batteries are at 75%. And of course this thing still isn't calibrated, showing 100%. So water off, fridge still on. Everything is loaded, put where it's supposed to be. Whoa. And we're gonna police the campground, throw the cooler in here, the trash, and we are done. So with that being said, everybody, thank you for joining me and Marty on this wonderful camping trip to Edisto Camp and Canoe on the beautiful Edisto River. We had an amazing time, amazing fire, good company, good sleep. The temperature, like I said, I'm in shorts and this shirt, and got up this morning in shorts and this shirt because it was warm. Today's in the mid 80s. However, next week, we're in the first week of February, it's going to be seasonal weather. It's going to be cool again. So we're going to pack it up and head on to the house. So with that being said, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, and please subscribe if you enjoy this camping video, because I'm going to be bringing you plenty more. The next camping trip, I want to shoot for the oak tree, which is right down the creek here, right down the river, right on the other side of that little hole. for all of us to go camping, but we'll have to coordinate it with friends. So again, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe, and we will catch you on the next camping trip.